Soul Eater Not. I have been waiting for this anime to come out ever since I heard about it, and if you're a fan of Soul Eater, you need to watch this. If you don't know what Soul Eater is, or if you've never watched the anime or read the manga, you may not get as much out of Soul Eater Not as I did and other fans will, because there are references to characters and cameos that may not mean anything to you if you have not watched Soul Eater before. Not to say that Soul Eater Not won't be enjoyable for those that don't know about Soul Eater, because the story seems like it's going to be good, and just based on the opening, there's going to be some awesome villains. But like I said, you will get more out of it if you have seen the original series. So this review is going to be for the people who already know what Soul Eater is. But this anime is set before the craziness in Soul Eater started happening. Like, Sid is still a human, and Medusa is still the nurse in the school. But we start off the episode with this girl named Tsugumi, and she finds out she's a weapon. But how she found out is fucking hilarious. She tripped over her dog, and she almost impaled the dog with her leg. Like, her leg turned into a sickle just out of nowhere, I guess because of some emotion in her when she was tripping that heightened and caused her to transform. But she almost impaled the poor dog. And with that, her mother sent her to DWMA, and when she was climbing up those stairs to reach the main entrance, and when she dropped her bag and looked like she was about to give up, and when Maka just sped by her and gave her her bag back, I was like, man, every single cameo from the original series, from the original cast that were in this episode just made me fangirl, especially Black Star, because Black Star is my favorite. I think it's so awesome that Maka is already there for a student that she's never met, and she even left her an energy drink and a note up top. And Tsugumi, her weapon is awesome. It's a halberd. If you don't know what a halberd is, look it up. It's awesome. But like I said, I really enjoyed the cameos. We see Kid flying around, Black Star punching some random guy, we get Tsubaki, we get Maka and Soul, and the demonstration of what a weapon and Meister should be from Maka and Soul was awesome. She was just twirling him around, and he was twirling himself around. And I like how when Tsugumi said it looks like they're dancing. But is it me, or did Soul look like he did not want to be there? Like he was like, ah, fuck this shit, let's go ahead and get this over with. But Mimi seems like she's going to be the main source of comedic relief in this anime. She is fucking hilarious already. She's forgetful. And I like how Tsugumi just fell on her when they first met and got just buried in her tits. It's like, I'm so jealous. I mean, how lesbian is that? But I'm not complaining. And Black Star, good old Black Star, still thinking that everyone wants his fucking autograph. But the fight around the end was great. I found it hilarious that those scumbags, they were talking all that shit, and he can't even transform all the way. I mean, and the guy grabbed him by the head and swung him around. I mean, he has a part that he can grab onto, so why out of the entire blade did he grab the back of his head? But they picked a fight with the wrong chicks. Tsugumi is awesome, that halberd is awesome. I'm glad that she finally is able to transform, like how Sid told her to imagine what her blade looks like. Because the entire episode, she's like, I can't do it. It's not perfect. You can't put me on the spot like that. But when she did it, I was like, man, this anime is going to be awesome. I have not read the manga. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I don't know enough to, you know, be able to know what's going to happen next. But it seems that Tsugumi is kind of torn between Anya and Mimi. So who knows who she's going to pick? Because on the level of badassery, Anya obviously has that. But who knows? You know, this is just the first episode. Mimi may make up for her dumbness with awesomeness. But I really like the fact that when Tsugumi was walking away from those scumbags that was harassing Mimi, she thought about what would that student do, and she was thinking about Maka, and she put her hair up like Maka. I was like, oh man, shit's about to turn up. So we already know that Tsugumi's idol or role model is going to be Maka, and I wonder how Maka's going to react to her having her hairstyle. But I'm going to keep this review short because not that much happened in this episode, but it was still great. I love seeing the original cast, and I cannot wait to see what this new story holds for Tsugumi and her partners, whoever she decides to be her partner anyway. So like I said, if you're a fan of Soul Eater, definitely check out Soul Eater Not. I will put a link in the description to the first episode. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. This is Majabi the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.